In part 1 of this series, I mentioned 6 out of 11 techniques how to study smarter, not harder. Let's recap. 1. Break up your study session. 2. Use the 80-20 rule or Pareto principle. 3. Use the Feynman technique. 4. Do a spaced repetition. 5. Use a timetable. And 6. Use a study guide. In today's video, I'll be giving the part 2 of this series. However, if you stick around till the end of the video, I shall give a bonus technique. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you like the content, please hit the subscribe button and bell icon to get notified every time I post a new video. Let's get into it. Technique number 7 is the practice test. In this technique, after studying, you set questions or practice tests for yourself. The questions should be based on the resources you have and should be of exam standard or similar to what you feel an examiner would set. The practice test could come in various formats, including multiple choice questions, fill in the gap, true or false, and even essay type questions. If you do this regularly, after a while, you would have acquired a bank of questions to help test your level of understanding. Funny enough, if you may come out in your exams with you having the privilege of answering them several times already. Technique number 8 is use of mnemonics and coin sayings. Mnemonics involve the use of letters or words in a way that facilitates easy memorization. For instance, when I was in secondary school, there was a common mnemonic everyone used to determine the order in which operations should be carried out to get the value of a mathematical expression. It was BODMAS, B-O-D-M-A-S. The capitalized letters stood for bracket of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Though I knew a couple of people who prefer not to use them, I feel mnemonics are easy and a fast way of memorizing lists, components of any material, as well as protocols for anything. The good thing is, you can form your own mnemonic. Coin sayings are synonymous to mnemonics, but they use word associations. Examples include Socratoire or Think and Bed. Technique number 9 is making notes. Here, you will need to go over your notes or jottings immediately after a class or clinical session, while the information is still fresh in your head. Thereafter, rewrite them in a special notebook, ensuring to research widely enough to exhaust any of your doubts. The notes you've now made will ensure you save a chunk of time when you get to go over it again. Technique number 10 is my personal favorite. It's called the memory boost. It forces you to be engaged and revved up throughout the entire reading process. It also increases the rate at which you memorize things and requires you repeatedly learn an item. How did I use it? Well, after gathering sticky notes, sheets of paper, and some sellotape, I wrote down information I needed to revise regularly on them. This included lists, classifications, formulas, label diagrams, protocols for some procedures, and more. Afterwards, I simply stuck them on the wall in front of my reading table. Having them there as a constant reminder kept me on my toes and made it ridiculously easy for me to remember them during the exam. Technique number 11 is sleep. This may sound simple or trivial, but getting an average of 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day, especially after studying, helps to cool the mind down, as well as helps the brain consolidate on and process the myriad of information it has received. It also relieves stress and improves your mood. Only then would you be able to learn at a more faster rate and easier rate as well. The bonus technique I mentioned earlier that we're talking about is the choice of location. It may sound weird to some people, and they may ask, how would location help me study smarter? Well, studying in a location that is both conducive as well as comfortable allows you to concentrate more and increases your speed of assimilation. Therefore, finding the perfect location is essential. Common locations people prefer to study include the library, the classroom, and their rooms. However, I've heard of people who prefer odd locations like a football field, under a staircase, and on top of roofs. Some others prefer locations with constant noise of human and vehicular traffic. Find that location that suits you best, or else you would struggle. Let's recap. Techniques how to study smarter, not harder, include practice tests, mnemonics and coin sayings, making notes, memory boosts, sleep, and finally the bonus technique, which is choice of look. I hope you enjoyed the video, but if you have any comments or suggestions, please place it in the comment section below.